Before you were born, before cities, before civilizations, even before trees, Earth was already ruled by wind. But back then, there was no word called typhoon, no satellites, no forecasts, no warnings. Only a young planet caught between heat and ocean, learning how to breathe. A typhoon is not a random disaster. It is, in fact, extremely picky. It needs a vast warm ocean, a steadily rotating planet, a thick atmosphere, and an Earth that spins. Remove just one condition, and a typhoon cannot exist. Years ago, Earth's oceans were just beginning to form. The sky was filled with volcanic gases. Oxygen was almost non-existent. Meteor impacts were frequent. The surface was violently unstable. There was wind, there were heavy rains, but not yet true typhoons. The real transformation began when Earth's oceans became deep and stable, when sunlight could heat the water for long periods, when energy no longer escaped instantly into space. Earth gained for the first time the ability to give birth to massive storms. Scientists estimate that around 3 billion years ago, Earth finally met all the requirements. Warm oceans, stable rotation, a sufficiently thick atmosphere. The first typhoon-like cyclones may have begun spinning over the ancient seas. Early Earth's typhoons may have been stronger than any storm we know today. Because back then, the planet was hotter, the oceans warmer, the climate far more violent. They were not disasters. They were Earth's way of balancing energy. Typhoons were never created for humanity. They are older than us, older than civilization itself. They are simply a reminder. This planet has never existed to be calm. If you could travel back 3 billion years and stand at the edge of the primordial ocean, you wouldn't see anything like a modern weather map. You would see the entire sky dominated by a single rotating system. No defined eye, no categories or scales. Just one storm, lasting weeks, perhaps even months. It didn't move on, it didn't fade away. It breathed like an organ of the planet itself. These early storms were more than weather events. They reshaped coastlines, accelerated erosion, and carried minerals from rock into the oceans. Without them, nutrient cycles would have moved far more slowly. Life itself might have arrived much later. When the first microbes appeared in the oceans, typhoons were already there. Their violent mixing brought deep waters to the surface, delivering nutrients and chemical energy. For early life, storms were not destroyers. They were engines of evolution. Around 2.4 billion years ago, oxygen began to accumulate in the atmosphere. The sky changed. Cloud structures shifted. Storm behavior evolved. Typhoons started to resemble what we recognize today. Earth has always needed to release heat. Typhoons are one of the most efficient ways to do so. They move energy from the equator toward higher latitudes. They return oceanic heat back into the atmosphere. Without them, the planet would be hotter and far more unstable. When humans began recording typhoons, they had already existed for billions of years. We gave them names, we assigned numbers. We believed we finally understood them. But to Earth, these storms were never part of our story. The next time a typhoon approaches land, remember, what you are facing is not a new disaster. It is a system that has been operating for 3 billion years. Billions of years ago, Earth spun faster than it does today. A day was not 24 hours, but closer to 18 or even shorter. This meant a stronger Coriolis effect, airflows that spun more easily. For typhoons, this was a perfect era. At that time, Earth had no massive continents like today's. Oceans were connected, and storms faced almost no obstacles. A single cyclone could span planetary distances. Typhoons were not regional events. They were part of a global system. A calm ocean is often a lifeless one. What truly energizes the seas is constant mixing. Typhoons drive upwelling, returning iron, phosphorus, and nitrogen to sunlit waters. These elements fed Earth's earliest ecosystems. Imagine an Earth without typhoons. Heat trapped at the equator, colder poles, stratified oceans with nutrients locked below. Life might still emerge, but slower and far more fragile. We cannot see typhoons from 3 billion years ago. But we can see what they left behind: unusually thick sediment layers, mineral grains transported too rapidly, erosion patterns along ancient coastlines. These are the whispers of ancient storms. We often treat typhoons as anomalies, as disruptions to order. But on Earth's timescale, storms are the norm. The real exception is a brief period of stability. As long as Earth keeps spinning, as long as oceans remain warm, typhoons will not disappear. They do not care about civilization. They do not recognize borders. They simply continue what they have been doing for 3 billion years.